our rate is rising, the infection rate is rising. Parts of the UK are being put back into lockdown. There really ought to be some more lockdowns in London, and the only reason there isn't is that the part of London with the highest infection rate at the moment is Kensington and Chelsea, and nobody is brave enough to tell posh people that they're not allowed to do whatever they want to do. The government must be absolutely panicking, because it is their incompetence that has led us there, and it is their policies that have failed and are going to cost thousands of lives. And you can pretty much picture them hunkered down at Conservative Party headquarters going, shit, we're going to have to come up with somebody to blame for all this. What's been going on has there been a Black Lives Matter protest? We could try and blame brown people, couldn't we? Oh, there hasn't. What about those 12 teenagers that arrived in the dinghy? Can we say they had all the coronavirus? Oh, okay, that doesn't sound believable, does it? No. Has there been a gay event? Could we blame the gays if they... No? Oh, okay. Oh. They've finally come up with somebody that they think they can blame for the rising second wave of coronavirus.
There's been an increase in coronavirus cases across all age groups. It's most pronounced among 20 to 39-year-olds.
In one of Europe's youngest cities, it is those under 40 who've been testing positive in ever more alarming numbers.
Cases have risen most dramatically among the young, but their power to pass the virus on is where bigger danger lies.
Government figures show the biggest increase in case numbers has been among 20 to 29-year-olds. It's been a slower rise among 30 to 39-year-olds.
The social contract that kept us all in it together till now has been broken. The young, with less to fear, see no sense in suffering for the old. It's just what the virus needs.
Yeah, apparently, young people, the highest infection rates are in the 18 to 30 age range, and every media outlet has gone with the sort of obvious conclusion that this is because those terrible young people are out there socialising, touching each other, getting drunk, hanging out in big groups, ignoring the rules, fingering each other behind bins, or whatever it is that we are supposed to believe young people are all up to. And nobody has taken the time to stop and ask if that's really what's going on. Because another thing about young people is this: they are exceedingly likely to be living in shared accommodation. And that's because years of austerity, years of rising student tuition fees, loan fees, all this kind of stuff, a minimum wage that is incredibly difficult to live on, that is lower than a real living wage, the gig economy, people working in jobs where they might be on 0 hours contract, all of that has led to a situation where it's almost impossible for young people to get on the property ladder and have their own place where they don't have to share with others. And in the middle of this, they are also exactly the same group that is overwhelmingly likely to work in the service industries, to be waiters and retail staff and all of those jobs. And in the efforts to boost our economy, Boris Johnson and the Conservatives have been telling people, go out and spend money, go to the shops, go and do this, go out and go to a restaurant, here, everybody have £10 to go to a restaurant. Oh, here everyone, have another £10 to go to a restaurant. Oh, have another £10 to a restaurant. Oh, what? The waitress has got coronavirus? What an irresponsible little whatnot she is. How unreasonable she's being. She's not. Boris Johnson needs to stop blaming young people for the coming second wave of coronavirus and start apologising to them. Firstly, for the way that they have been treated for the last years and years and years and years and years, increasingly making their lives difficult and impossible, making it harder and harder for them to get by. And then he needs to apologise to them for the fact that their lives are now being put at increased risk from coronavirus. And then he needs to apologise for the fact that his government has willingly waded into vilifying them, when in fact he and his government are the ones who are responsible for this mess, and they need to own it and sort it out.